Greetings, and peace be unto you. I greet you in truth, balance, and wholeness. Let us arise in power. Today, I witnessed something that was very disturbing to me. And there was a student talking to another student in their native tongue, the language of their culture. And an educator, an instructor, a teacher, if you will, walked over to the students and told them they need to speak English. Now, you must know that there was no instructing going on at the time. They were not in the middle of a lesson or an activity. They were just merely having a moment of free time, indoor recess. And it bothered me that an adult would tell a child they are to speak English, which is one, not their native tongue, especially if at that time English was not required in order to communicate. It bothered me because we still live in a time, in a society, among people who think that they have control and authority over what you can say, when you can say it, and who you can say it to. Who has the audacity to tell someone they cannot speak their language? Here we are in February, halfway through the month, this month that is dedicated or set aside to celebrate Black history. And it was a time in this country, the United States of America, where a group of people were torn from their native land, ripped of their language, stripped of their culture. Their spiritual and religious practices were taken away from them. And they were told they could not speak their own language, but had to speak English. These individuals were from Africa and became enslaved Africans in the United States of America. Who has the audacity to remove a people from their language, from their culture, and to tell them they cannot speak their language? I did not want to say much this month. I had planned to have a month of silence. But what I witnessed today disturbed me. And what I witness every year, that so many people put so much effort and so much energy into this month of February to celebrate Black history. But all through the year, not much focus is spent learning their history, learning their culture, or even having an understanding of their native language or the language from the native land. And then also in this month, you have individuals that are not a part of the Black culture, but take it upon themselves to teach Black history. And much of the information that they teach is misinformation. And information that has been watered down. So would you consider today that we recognize Black History Month, but we also must know that Black history is not a right. You do not have the right to learn or to know Black history. You have a responsibility to learn and to know Black history, not just in the month of February, but every day, every month of every year. Be responsible to yourself, to your culture, to your community. Until next time, peace and bright moments.